So creative iron shots, when you watch the finishes in this shot, so again, if I'm going for that flighted shot, maybe I'm going to land the ball in the middle of the green, let it trundle back to a pin. Watch this follow through. I've got 140 in mind. I've got a 152 carry club, so watch this follow through as I hit this little shot. Let's see what our number is. It's a little bit under max club speed. That was 80 miles an hour club speed. Smash was fine, 127. It carried 137, so it carried the yardage I was looking for. There's no chance of me nuking that over the green, making a big number. Because anytime you hit it over a green, you're always usually playing down a hill. It's hard to control the golf ball. So I want you to, if you think about it, what did that follow through? It looked like a follow through that was somewhat cut off a little bit. It wasn't some big follow through where I was taking the club and smacking it on my back. We always teach at the Tour Circuit Golf Academy what we call the Cornerstone Behavior, how we transport a club reliably to a semi follow through and have that club slow down in style before it completely overtakes. So when you're governing the speed and delivery and choosing to flight shots down, a little lower launch angles, say 16 degrees, flighting something in the wind, I want you to think about your follow through. I want you to think about, well, you know what, I'm going to take a little bit off this. I'm going to give it a pretty good amount of pivot, but again, watch the follow through. I'll hit a full one, might look something like this, where the club completely goes around me, then responds and comes back in front of me. But these little flighters, these little scoring shots that many of you would do really well if you could put this arrow in the quiver, these are shots where you know that you're sawing off your follow through, slightly narrower stance. You're going to this position of structured arms, holding your finish. They're not full distance shots. I'm going to go for a shot that's, say, 135 here, govern this backswing and follow through just a little bit. Hold my finish, a little bit held off. Felt pretty good, a fraction skinny. Hit a little bit low on the face. It was a little bit under distance, 122, because I just cut it a little skinny. And catching it skinny doesn't mean I lifted up on it. It means that the club actually hit too much to the equator on the way to the divot. If you watch closely there, I took a divot, and I don't really even try to take divots. A divot's just the bottom of the circle of my swing, but that club caught a little bit more of the equator rather than that really sweet intersection between the bottom of the ball and the grass. So I lost a little ball speed there and therefore a little bit of distance. But these are all the challenges that I want you to face as you start to really build a game you can be proud of that really drops your handicap and more pleasingly lets you be creative when you play. So don't be afraid of those little sawed-off finishes as you start developing your artful skills with your irons.